Good night, fellow punters. Back at a more realistic time tonight, Sunday night. It's 9:20 on with a couple for tomorrow. Found it difficult to get anything sort of right. There was a lot narrowed down, but there was a question mark about a few of them, so we said we'd leave them alone. It's Monday and we want to try and start the week off pretty well, so there's no point just putting them up for the sake of putting them up. I might mention a couple, all right. Today we didn't get a winner. The best we got was a place on Wild Dollar, Declan McDonough. I don't know, did he give it the full throttle? He was last again on the turn for home, and for a horse that ran on so well the last day, I thought he'd be mid-pack at worst. And given the shillelagh on the rear end a bit quicker, there's a race in him, but alas it wasn't today. But he went out to 7-1 as well, and then he was backed into, I think he might have, did he go off 9-2 or 5-1? Bit of late money for him, but I don't think today was going to be the day. The filly ran well in the 1,000 guineas. Probably it was a two-horse race from a long way out. It went 1-6 in running, betting and running. But Madge has improved and had a couple of runs in Medan to bring it on. Obviously, the good weather helped it. Well, just isn't firing, although he had a winner today and yesterday. It'll improve for the run, definitely. The other two were bus horses that probably we had one on them before, Berkshire Rocco and American Sonia. But I think we'll be leaving both of them alone. That one definitely won't be winning Group 1 races or Group 2 anyway. American Sonia might win a handicap again. American or Berkshire Rocco as well. It came threatening, I thought, but fell away, hands and heels. I don't know, was there something up? Was there any report after about anything wrong? But anyway, what can we do? Only keep trying. Tomorrow, it's piss and rain down here, so it's going to be, the ground is going to be hock deep in Roscommon. There's 13 declared in this race here. There's a few question marks about a couple of them. That Master Garvey and Red Shore City, both of them has ran against each other recently. I thought an interesting one there at a big price is One for Mum for Gerline's Colin Keane. They're paying 4 places in this, and it ran in its first handicap the last day in Navan, and it ran sort of mid-pack, and it ran on. Where are we here? This is it. It's with the blue dotted cap in the middle of the picture, and this was over 5.5 furlongs.
And over on the far side, Queen's Parton with Little Do My Day and Ballysax, Little Mick next, with Pretty Boy Floyd and Catherine Cree and Tammany Hall, followed by One from Mom. Dropping away is Pretty Smart, then Mowgli and Stanhope next with Al Jadi. But out in front, couple of lengths clear as they hit the hill is Towers, and chased by Queen's Parton. In third place, good few lengths off them now is Sinead Shekels. 150 yards to go. It's Towers on and Jamie Powell keeping it up, and they maintain a couple of lengths advantage over Queen's Parton as they go towards the line. It is Towers on 3 parts of a length too good for Queen's Parton. 5 lengths back in third finds Sinead.
I'm going to Roscommon tomorrow, and I was trying to see was there any couple I could back, and that was one that Colin Keane riding tomorrow. So staying on the last day, it's 11-1, small each way on that, and there's another one in Roscommon, 5:30. There's a hot favourite in this, Hot Rocket. It was bought by Team Valor and Switch Yards from John Joe Murphy after a good win in Fairyhouse in a maiden last July. It ran the last day, but the horse was in the same race. He's a 12-1 shot tomorrow. Now, the favourite is on the very left-hand side, and the horse Navagio is 2 from the right.
Secret Magician with on the far side Independent Expert, Hot Rocket and Vocal Studies on the far side of the track. Towards the near side, Cheers again with Navagio getting into it. Joe Masseria just in behind those, wide open race as they head inside the final furlong. Hot Rocket with Cheers again towards the stand side. Navagio racing well inside the final furlong. It's Cheers again, Joe Masseria bursts through in the centre. Cheers again and Joe Masseria up to the line. Cheers again and Joe Masseria on the line, nails it. From Cheers again in second, Navagio and Hot Rocket involved for 3.
He sort of ran out of steam, that Hot Rocket a bit, all right. But Navagio ran on well. He's a big, strong horse. And he'll go on that ground tomorrow. And there's a few horses there that we backed last year. Dragon of Malta, but it's his first run this year. We'll get a bet on that at some stage. Starting Monday, ran second the last day. Only 3 days ago. Mowgli as well. We went for that when it was 5th before, wasn't it? When it was only paying 4. Your man there is the only Fast Company horse tomorrow, one in Roscommon, but first run for the trainer. And God knows when he had a winner. But Navagio at 12-1. 50-2, 8-1, but 365 is 12-1 there. The other one is 15-8. I think that's it's a. Of course, they're only paying 3 unless they change it. It's a quarter of the odds, 3 places with 365. That's why it's 12-1. Yeah, that could be a bet, quarter of the odds, 3 places, hopefully. In the last race then tomorrow, we have a rematch of from Sligo last week, Whiskey on the Hill and Nocturno. Nocturno was second to it. He's an 8-pound swing, but I'm not sure will it be good enough, because this show surprised me the way he ran on, and being out of Ribchester, he loved the cut in the ground. That Ribchester absolutely loved it, especially remember when he won the Knockhinge, wasn't it? He was 61 the last day. Went up 8 pounds. Might have to be going. What is it without the favourite? 6-5. Unchained Melody is no slouch either on that ground out of Donna O'Brien. That was a good run to Ducalega, 10 furlongs on heavy ground. That could be in the mix tomorrow too. Ayr tomorrow. We have a horse that we backed the last time. Rock Melody. I was saying the last year I'd be happier if the race was over 6 and he's getting his chance tomorrow, but the only negative thing about it is it's a small field tomorrow. There's a couple of decent sprinters in it, but they're closers as well. So I don't know where. I hope there's a fast pace in it, but it ran well the last day. It was 17-2. Here it is. It's at the very back of the field right now. He wasn't able to go at the pace. This is over 5 furlongs, but he really finished strong.
We've got Good Earth, and behind Good Earth we've got Abduction. Here they come towards the halfway stage. 2.5 furlongs left to run. The yellow colours of Dun Shade against the rails. It's Sacred Jewel in the white and blue half sleeves. The Lullaby Bay is coming with a good-looking run on the heels of the leaders. Towards the left, Live in the Moment is being asked the question. Staying on from a long way back is Good Earth as well. Here they come to where it starts getting interesting. A furlong left to run. Dun Shade has the lead. Here comes Abduction with a good-looking run. Abduction finishing well. The Thin Blue Line is also staying on the far side. The Thin Blue Line, Abduction, they settle down to battle it out. The Thin Blue Line is getting the better of the argument. Wins it! Abduction is second. Staying on from a long way back is Rock Melody. And in fourth, Mr. Cody.
another couple of 100 yards, and he was up that day at a good price. He isn't the price he's now tomorrow. So Little Muddy actually beat Spoof 2 races back. That was over 5. And then the last day, it was second soft ground. It's not too bad. It's a decent horse. Like, this is no gimme, even though it's a 7-4 shot. Black Friday's an 8-year-old. Canon Glory, be proud. Richard Fahey. Yeah, we'll try and get a win on that tomorrow. Hopefully. If it could win one, it might win a couple. There's tomorrow a bus horse. Buxted 2. Only its second time over hurdles in a maiden hurdle tomorrow. It won several races for us on the go. Look at that, from January there. I had many times we won on it. But he's up against a horse that has switched yards. This lad here. Adil Des Villarts. Gone from Melanie Rowley or Rowley, whichever. Tomato. It's gone to Ginger McCain. Good run there to third to Peak Hair, and that'll be hard bet tomorrow. But we'll watch to see how Buxted 2 goes tomorrow. I was close to the 6:45 in Windsor. Bucephalus is a hot favourite. It's only 5 in this again. But Noble Masquerade actually won this race last year of £2 lower. He won it last year of 83. And Buick is riding. And Eve is going better this time of year, this particular time of year, than this time last year. It won last year, and it's a... If we're going all right, and someone wants a bet, it goes well fresh, like it won first time out last year. Bucephalus is more a 1-2 horse than a 1-4. Splendid, that's with Frida Hayes, with Paul Cole, Fast Company. So if the ground came really bad, I don't know what the forecast is tomorrow. That's why I left this alone. That was a good run the last day, and when it beat Voodoo Queen, I had it in my mind. But I'm afraid of the ground tomorrow. I don't know whether it's going to be heavy or what. It sounds like the rain around here the last couple of hours. You want a boat. So that's it now. It's not the best racing tomorrow and Monday. We'll see. So we'll have them 2 outsiders each way. Even if the 2 of them are placed in Roscommon, we'll be all right. And the other one, Rock Melody. But it's a small field. It's not. I prefer it to the big field. But we'll see. Anyway, I don't know what the forecast is for tomorrow. I hate going to racing to Roscommon and it rained. We got soaked in our no comfort last week in Sligo, just piss and rain. Bash the bookies, over and out.